Hello, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Veronica Pullen and I'm doing this live today because I see so many people who are struggling, who want to start online programs but they're getting so caught up in the I need a membership site and then they're spending time researching which membership site to use. You know, should I use that software? Should I buy that plugin? But the thing is, you don't need any of that. You do not need any membership site software to sell online. And in fact, I recommend that at this point in time, if you're planning on selling a program, forget about membership sites. And why do you need to forget about membership sites? Because right here in Facebook, you have everything that you need. If you need a private area in which to host content, Facebook group, create a separate, secret or closed Facebook group and add the content to the Facebook group. Why do you need to buy a membership site when Facebook are giving you the software already? If you need a private coaching area, if you need to be able to ask your coaching clients questions or have them check in with you every week for accountability, or you want them to kind of fill out a form every week, what is stopping you from having a secret Facebook group just for you and your client? You can have as many Facebook groups as you want to. So create secret Facebook groups for each of your clients individually. A group that you and they are a member of, just the two of you. Then you can talk to each other in the group. You can upload files. You can add links to Google Forms or surveys and have them fill these in every week. And then you can do the feedback. You can even video chat with them via Messenger from within the group. Start a group chat. You don't need yet to buy membership software when Facebook has given you all the tools and you're already on the platform now. You're right now on Facebook watching this. So most people that you will meet have got a Facebook account. I know not everybody's got a Facebook account, but most people are already using Facebook. So rather than trying to get them to log into a different membership site or go over there to a forum or whatever, they're already here. So let's make it easy for them to engage with you. And it keeps you from spending out money because, let's be honest, getting a membership site set up is not a cheap option. It's not an easy option. Even if you buy third-party membership site software, there is still some learning curve, there is some configuration that needs doing, and you're at the mercy of the third-party membership site provider, because if you stop paying, you lose access to the content, and so do they. So, instead of doing that, and instead of then having to, if you've got a WordPress plugin option, you have to potentially, maybe you can install the plugin and maybe you can do most of the configuration yourself, but it takes time. If you want any kind of bespoke design done or layout created, you have to pay a developer to do that. It's another expense. And then you've got to load all the content on. Well, I'm not saying don't ever buy a membership option, but at the very early stages where you're just thinking about creating an online program, or where you're perhaps going to teach, perhaps you've fleshed out an idea for what you could teach as an online program, but to make sure you've got everything correct, you'll teach it one-to-one first, and then later on you'll create perhaps a monthly membership site or something. So at that point, use Facebook. Use the tools that are already here. Because, like I say, you can have a secret Facebook group for you and one other client if you're doing one-to-one work. If you're doing a group program, have a private Facebook group just for the program. That's all you need. If you want to do a chat with your one-to-one client, use the Facebook Messenger to video chat. You don't even need Skype now. Everything is within Facebook. If you've got files to upload them to the file section. If you've got videos to share, upload them to the group. Or if it's the same video that you're giving to multiple clients, then upload it to YouTube privately and share the YouTube link in the group. The only time the sharing a LinkedIn, the only time I don't recommend you share a YouTube link on Facebook is when you're sharing it publicly and you want to get it out to as many people as possible. But if it's just between you and your client in a group, it can be a LinkedIn. Why do I keep saying LinkedIn? YouTube link that you just share in the group with your client. You don't need anything more than that. And I'm going to be delivering a program this week. We're starting on Thursday, and I'm going to do the whole thing inside a private Facebook group. There's a separate Facebook group for the program, and all of the teaching will be done in there. I'll be doing live broadcasts like this one inside the group to deliver the training. Worksheets and additional resources will be uploaded to the group, and then all of the communication can go on inside the group. Although I have a membership site for this program, I'm going to deliver it in the group. Now, first of all, I will upload it to my membership site later, but right now, I am starting a program I'm going to be delivering inside a Facebook group. Another way that you can deliver training without a Facebook group is to send it by email. Now, about a year ago, I paid a couple of $1,000 for a program that was delivered. It was a 6-week program. It was delivered in weekly training. That was, the videos were hosted in Wistia, and the training was, the link to that video was emailed to me every week, with any worksheets were attached to that email. No membership site. Literally all happened in the email that was sent to me. Now, it's not even about, if I'm going to charge £1,000 for my program, I have to have it on this professionally designed membership site, but all this, wonderful protection and design and everything. Not at all. Not at all. Don't get caught up on all of this. Membership sites are amazing. When most times when people are talking to you about membership sites that are amazing, they don't actually mean the site itself. They mean the fact that you sell protected content. If you want to drip feed content, if you want to send, give people access to something every week or every month, you can use emails. If you've got, you're using MailChimp or Aweber or anything like that, you schedule the emails. They buy on day one, so they join the group, join the list. And then 7 days later, the email goes out, and 7 days after that, the next email goes out, or however many days apart you're going to schedule the email. You still don't need a membership site to drip content. The only time you really need a membership site is once you've sold the program and you've been paid well for it, you've got lots of buyers for it, and then you want to take it off Facebook and put it onto your evergreen membership site, that's fine. What I'm talking about is when you're sitting here at the cusp of selling an online program and you're trying to get started, put aside all of the thinking about membership sites. Not needed. Just use what is here already that you've got access to for free. Now, if you have created a program in the past that hasn't sold, we've all done it. We've all made an offer, created an offer, and nobody's bought. By the way, if you're listening, give me some hearts and some thumbs up if you're getting value from the content. So we've all created an offer that hasn't sold. We've gone, we've written sales page, we've done posts, videos, blah blah, no offer, no sale. Now there's a reason why that happens, and you might be surprised to know that it comes back to you. And one of the reasons why it happens is because, or the main reason it happens is because we're not truly in alignment with the offer. Now what I mean by that is, if you put an offer together based on a selling price, or I need to make X amount of money, and then so you start there, so say I need to make £3,000. So if I sell something for £300 and sell 10 of them, yeah, that'll make me the 3,000. And then what I'll do, okay, what can I sell for 300? If you start from that point, it's all out of it's not coming from your it's not coming from alignment. So what you do instead is, we know that your offers, your program, your package, whatever it is that you're selling, solves a problem that your clients have. Your audience is in some kind of pain or has a frustration or has a problem that they want solving, they want to pay to solve. Do you know what that pain is? Because you know your audience, and you decide to help them solve one or more of their problems with a offer. Okay, now it's about how do you want to do the work for that offer. Because if you create an offer, say we're back at, you need just £3,000 and it's 10 times 300, and if I sell, I don't really want to do one-to-one, but if I sell one-to-one, that will sell more. If you come from that place, then in your inner energy, you don't really want to do one-to-one. So you're kind of in a way deflecting because you don't want to do the work. So there's a part of you that says, I'm going to have to do so much work. And if you're putting that energy behind the offer and your promotion, it gets felt energetically by the people reading or watching your promotion, your marketing. So what you do is you think, what do I want to do? How do I want to deliver this program? What would excite me so much that in theory I would be quite happy to do this for nothing? How do I, do you get filled up by doing intensive programs on a daily basis? Do you get fired up by only working one-to-one? You don't want to do any online training. Do you get fired up by doing like a webinar where everybody comes for one session or weekly sessions, whatever? How do you want to deliver so that it would fill you up? So you're delivering the offer, the program you've just sold that solves their pain, their frustration, their problem, but in a way that fills you up first, so that you genuinely are excited about the offer. Because when you're really excited about the offer, you can't wait to get out there and tell people about it. And that also takes the pain out of marketing. Because if you ever try and promote something you're not really excited about, it's really drudgy and it's all like, oh, this is my offer and it's really good. And you get bored of talking about it, and if you feel that, it's coming over. People are sensing that. If you're desperate for money, people are sensing that. If your offer has been created because you're desperate for money, people are sensing that in your marketing. Are you, when you priced the offer, did it come from, I need £3,000 to 10 sales of 300? Did it come from looking what other people charge? Are you comparing yourself to what somebody else is charging and trying to match, but actually the price isn't really, and you're not really aligned with that pricing? Maybe it's too much, so you feel uncomfortable, little, so you feel resentful delivering for such a small amount of money. Are you trying to compare with other people? Are you doing what they want you to do, what they're guiding, or are you doing what feels right inside? It should always feel right from the inside. Now, what about the all of the individual elements that went into the offer? So let's just say you put a package of one-to-one services together. Maybe that's enough, but is it? Is it enough? If you take a step back, is that really, really exciting to your audience? Or could you add anything that makes it even more exciting? Are there any little bonuses you can add that will make it easier for them to get the result? and that will add value to the program, to the offer that you're making. How can you make it easier for them to get the result that your program, your offer is going to give them? What can you add that makes it easier for them? And then let me come to the marketing. You know, if your offer hasn't sold, if you have been promoting something and it hasn't sold, can you genuinely, if you sit back and look at it, did you do enough to promote it? If you didn't get the result that you expected, is it because you didn't actually talk about it enough? And is it that you didn't talk about it enough because you weren't really excited about it? Because when you're really excited about it, you can't not talk about it. It's you know, you're so excited that you've got to keep shouting. You've got to talk about it because you're so excited. What about what's going on up here? Did you expect it to fail? If you've ever had offers that you've created in the past that didn't sell, there is a fear that comes up that you're not. It's going to happen again. Same thing's going to happen again, and this is just normal behaviour. You know, when we've been burned once, we fear it happening again. Is that going on? When you put your offer out there, are you expecting nobody to buy because they didn't buy last time? Now, when you create offers that are aligned, that come from, they fill you up, they're solving your client problem, obviously, because it's not, you know, while it starts with you, it's still got to serve your client, otherwise they're not going to want it. So we know that it's giving a solution to their pain or frustration or problem. It's solving their problem to some degree. It might not be all of it, but some of it. And you've created the offer that's coming from your gut, that you truly, truly are excited about. You know, will give value to your client. You know that they will love it as much as you love it. When you feel like that about your offer, you will still get the doubting voices. Those doubting voices never go away. They might go. They may go away, but it's not as easy. It's not just a case of saying I've got an aligned offer that won't kick in anymore. But what you will find will happen is that the excitement will be louder than the negative voices. You know, have you ever found a house that you really, really want, and you know, maybe you put an offer in, maybe you've applied to rent it, but you are so in love with this house, and you can imagine yourself living there, and you start picturing yourself living there, and you know, sitting in your garden and putting your washing on the washing. Maybe that's just me, but you can picture yourself in this house. But there's this voice in your head that's saying, "What if you don't get the house?" Maybe they'll say no. Maybe the mortgage won't go through. Maybe the landlord will find, you know, you won't pass the security check. Maybe there is something that will go wrong that means that you won't get the house. Now, if you've ever been in that position, you'll know that on one side you've got this bubbling up excitement, and on the other side you've got this doubting what if voice. And you will also know that the bubbling up excitement is louder than the doubting voices. Doubting voices don't go away, but the bubbling makes it easier to drown that out. You can push that away and go, no, I'm going to imagine, I choose to imagine myself living here. I cannot wait. This is my house. It feels right. Blah, blah, blah. So the voices don't go away. The negative doubting voices don't go away, but you can push them down easier because you know in your gut that this is your house. Right? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you create an aligned offer that you're excited about, that you know gives your client the result that they want, that you know means that you're doing the work that you want to do and that you would do even if you weren't getting paid for it, hypothetically. And when you know that because you're doing your best work, your clients have got far more chance of getting that result because everything's in alignment, And when you're showing up and playing your A game, they're going to get a much better experience with you. When you know all of that, that doubting little voice that's saying, nobody's going to buy. What happens if nobody buys? I'm going to look like a right plum if nobody buys. It doesn't go away, but you can quash it easier. And that's what the program that I'm teaching, 10 days to sold online, 10 days live with me in a private Facebook group where every day I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to put together an aligned offer and how to promote that aligned offer online so that you are enrolling, filling it up with your ideal client. And there's a link at the top of this page, veronicapullen.co.uk/10 days. You can go there and see all the information. But what we're going to do is we're going to do all the individual elements of creating that aligned offer that fills you up and gives your client the results step by step. But we're going to do it. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to promote an aligned offer as well, because you will find when you have an offer that you've created from alignment, you will find absolutely you will sell it. Absolutely you will get clients for this offer. There won't be a no sale. There's no such thing as a no sale aligned offer. You will get clients for your offer. But you will also find, if you've ever had have you ever felt that struggle to market? Have you ever felt that marketing on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever is a chore, is a drudge, is writing emails, what am I going to talk about now? I'm so bored with this. Have you ever felt that? You will find that when you create aligned offers, you don't even get that. What happens is inspiration just flies in at you. There are so many ways, you'll see so much that inspires what you can talk about that you don't even have to think about marketing as marketing. It's just you sharing something that you've seen and that you want to talk about. Because I don't, if there's any marketing experts here, I apologise, but I can't work from a marketing calendar, content calendar point of view. While I'm creating an aligned offer, I have no plans for this offer other than I know what the offer is going to be, I know when I'm going to start promoting it, and I know when I'm going to finish promoting it. Okay? Then I know what is the first thing that I'm going to do. Other than that, I let go. And what I find is that every day, when I wake up in the morning with no idea what I'm going to talk about today to promote the offer, every day I see something that inspires the next part of the plan. And I'm going to be teaching you how to do that so that you let go of all of this product launch formula malarkey and the need to do this video and that video, and you must have 3 videos and then open cart and then send 7 days of emails and then do this and do that, and you must do 3 Facebook lives, and none of that. There will be none of that. But I'm going to show you how to use the inspiration around you to guide your day-by-day promotion. See, it doesn't even feel like work then. It just feels like, oh, I've got something to say, I'm going to say it. How am I going to say it? Oh, I know, I'll write a post, or I'll do an email, or I'll do a live, whatever. You'll be guided by your gut, and it will take you day by day through your marketing plan. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And it is so much easier. It's so much less stress when you're not worrying about what I'm going to do on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. I just know that on Tuesday I will be inspired. I just let go of it and trust. You know, on Saturday, I set an intention to myself, I didn't even say it publicly, that at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon I was going to do a live stream to my private Facebook group. at 2 o'clock, somebody posted, when I set that intention, I knew that I was going to talk about the programme, but I didn't know what I was going to talk about in the live stream. At 2 o'clock, somebody posted a question that, I'm going to answer that question in a live at 4 o'clock, which is when I always intended to do the live, but I didn't know at 2 o'clock what I was going to talk about, nor had I announced it. At 2 o'clock, this question comes in, bang, there we go. I'll talk about that in a live at 4 o'clock. That is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. So I knew, I let go. I wasn't stressing about what I was going to create. Just let it go, and you will notice that inspiration just falls in front of you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So, 10 Days to Sold Online is a 10-day, day-by-day training and mentoring program with me. We'll be in a private Facebook group just for this program. I'm going to deliver daily training via Facebook Lives in the group. You'll get me in the group every single day. So, I'll be there for the whole 10 days. And if you've ever done an live intensive with me like this, you'll know that I'm all in. I play all in for that period. You will get the result because I will be there to make sure that you get the result. So I'm going to have daily assignments. I'm going to be teaching you stuff. The first thing we're going to do is get clear on who you help, what pain and problem they've got, so we know what the solution is that you're going to offer and how you do your best work. On day 2, we're going to write the promotion copy. I'm going to teach you how to write the promotion copy. But it's not going to be like any sales copy training you've ever had before, because I've got a different way of doing it. And so when you have completed the assignment, you'll have your sales copy without ever sitting down to write sales copy. Because I know that so many people, as soon as you say the word write a sales page, fear, oh my God, I hate writing sales copy, I can't write sales copy, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to write sales copy, we're going to do it a different way. I'm going to come at it from a different angle, so you've got sales copy without writing sales copy. Then we're going to put all the individual elements of the offer together. Then I'm going to show you how to find the inspiration. Then I'm going to guide you through the pricing, because the pricing has got to feel right for you. At no point in any of this training am I going to tell you that anything is wrong. If it's for you, if your intuition is guiding you to do this thing, it's right. I will guide you towards best practice, but I'm not going to tell you it's wrong, because it's got to come from you. This is not about me saying do this, do that, do that. 8-step formula. Today you must do this thing, and tomorrow you must do that thing. It's all about you. I'm just going to be there to guide you through creating something that fills you up from the inside and gives your clients the results that they want. So it might be a one-to-one program that you want to create. It might be a group program that you want to create. It might be a monthly training that you want to create. It might even be a free program that you want to create. If you haven't got a lead magnet, maybe you want to create a free program to give away as a lead magnet. It could be a premium program that you want to create. It could be a VIP day that you want to create. It doesn't matter what you want to sell, providing you're selling your knowledge, you're selling your expertise. But how you want to sell it doesn't matter, because the same process applies whatever you're selling. So you'll be able to use the process that you learn any time that you've got an offer in future. You'll be able to come back and go back through the same series of steps to promote anything that you want to create in the future. So we're starting on Thursday the 8th. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thursday the 6th of, was it the 7th? I don't know. Whatever, a Thursday. It will run until the 18th of October. And what I'm going to do is, if you join before 9 o'clock on Thursday, I'll swallow the VAT. It's going to be £199, including the VAT. After 9 o'clock on Thursday, VAT goes back on. So it's a saving of about £40 if you join now. And what I'm also going to do is to throw in some extra goodies. The first one's going in tomorrow for the early birds who jump on now, get some extra stuff to get you ready and fired up for Thursday. So tomorrow I'm going to be sharing the what I do when negative Annie in my head starts talking, and what the practices I use to get negative Annie to go back to her knitting and let my excited head carry on. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be giving you those practices tomorrow, simple little stuff that I do on a day-by-day basis to keep my vibe high and to stop doubt sabotaging anything that I want to do. So veronicapullen.co.uk/10 days, link at the top of this post in the description. Come and check it out. Come on board and join us on starting Thursday, and let's create you an aligned offer that fills you up, that you are so excited about, that your ideal clients are so excited about, that allows you to do your best work and gets your client the result that they want. And we'll do it together, day by day, in a private Facebook group, starting from Thursday. Okay? So, any questions, pop them under this post. Or message me if you want to talk to me. Make sure to see if it's a good fit for you. Email me, whatever, Facebook Messenger. We can have a chat in a bit. But come in, because this is going to be an amazing program. I'm super excited about it, because I know that this is going to change the way that you see online marketing and online promotion forever. You're gonna be in love with creating offers. You're even going to love marketing by the end, when you know how you can make it so much easier for yourself. You will not be told to do Facebook Lives if you don't want to do Facebook Lives. I'm doing this one because I felt called to. If you don't like doing video or lives, you're not going to be told to do any of that. You use the way that you find the easier to promote your offer that you're excited to talk about. Talk about it however and wherever you want to talk about it. Okay? veronicapullen.co.uk/10 days, and I'll see you inside the Facebook group. Bye for now.